Hey, what's up everybody? BDF 44 coming at you with another video. Alright, so I'm on Longview, which is the big hill behind the street that I grew up on. I don't know what brought me over here. I was just talking in my last therapy session. I'll follow up for Draymond Green. I encourage everybody to check out. But yeah man, I was just finding myself moving my steps that way. You know, just going what's familiar to me is. This is Longview, man. Hollywood Hills, boy. I'm from over here, man. I got off the train. I had some dude say, "Welcome to Hollywood." I looked at him like he was crazy. Are you welcoming me home to Hollywood? Boy, I've been walking around these streets longer than you've been alive, man. I'm from Hollywood. You welcome to Hollywood. But nah, that's just the truth, man. My mom used to park her Hyundai right here. Sometimes when we couldn't find parking closer to the house, just where this Hyundai is, my mom parked her Hyundai. Freaking 30 years ago, man. I used to park here and here and here. This is when I learned how to turn my wheel out to keep from rolling down the street. You know what I mean? My mother, we learned that lesson the hard way. When the car, we came back and it was it was in the middle of the street one time, if I'm not mistaken. Almost in the middle of the street, or it kind of moved outward. Luckily enough, we got there early enough in time. Nobody hit it. Nobody put a parking ticket on it or nothing. But on this block, on this hill, car had been motioned out. It had turned all the way out to like here. just enough space to go around it. Kid you not. But yeah, man, this is a good place for me to kind of just return to. And you know, as many of you guys have been following me, I was away from this place for like almost 10 years or more actually, because I wasn't really frequenting this place when I lived in Wilshire either. So almost 20 years where I really wasn't coming around here very much. Moved over to North Hollywood these last 6 months. I've been able to come back home quite a bit, and this is exactly what this is. This is home. And so yeah, Hollywood is where I'm from, man. And it ain't as sweet as it looks. You can go down about 4 blocks and you're gonna be in somebody's hood. 18th Street to be exact. I don't know if they still inhabit the building they used to inhabit, but I'm thinking about a specific building. That's theirs. That is their old building. In fact, I think they own the building, literally. But yeah, man. That's where I'm at. I've come back here quite a bit, though. This isn't a real homecoming this time. I think I've been over here at least 4 times. 6 months. This is just once of many. So yeah, man, just walking the path that I've walked many times. I'm in the apartment next to the apartment I lived, and you know what I mean, it's nothing really going on in my head right now. I just know that I gotta transition from my room to the next room tomorrow. So I just asked the Lord to make this a very good day, and so far so good, man. The weather is nice over here in Hollywood. I'm back home, like the actual home, right in front of me. This is the building. And spent most of my good years with my mom here. Walking up and down these steps, going to throw the trash out to the righty. And of course, in my mailbox, and that is my room window. As I've told you guys many times, the only reason why those bars are up is because somebody shot a BB through that window and almost hit me while I was staring at my mother's mirror, which is, if the room is still the same, right ahead of us. But somebody ran by, drove by, and shot a BB through that thing. 2041. That's what it is. So this is home for me, man. Ain't really nothing special going on in my head. I just want to come back over here for no reason. In fact, I don't even know why I'm over here, honestly. There wasn't nothing over here. I'm supposed to be getting some shaving cream from some random place, and then going back home and making sure I purchase some rice, which is home now, is North Hollywood. But hopefully not for long, man. I am very, very excited about the Lord moving me on from there. But just the same, I'm very excited about Him doing for me whatever He wants to do. And a lot of times when we think about being in places you don't want to be, what you can't see is what the Lord is doing for you in those places. Maybe He wants you to be there because you're going to meet somebody. Maybe He wants you to be there because if you were to move too fast away from that space, now you're walking into a path that He doesn't have intent for you. So that's kind of where my head is at right now. It's just trying to be as patient as possible and asking for him to give me the strength to do what it is that I need to do in the place that I'm in, rather than be so anxious about moving on. Because when it's time, I will be. Literally that. And so that's what I'm here to say, man. This gate has always been here. And my mom got her car radio stolen from this exact spot, if I'm not mistaken, twice. We got the damn radio, a pull-out radio, the second time, and she forgot to pull it out and put it under the seat or whatever she used to do. And they came in and took that from us too. That exact spot. And I tell you, there wasn't no property here then, and there ain't been no property here since early 80s when I think what was here burnt down. I think that's how it was very much when I was a very little kid. So that has always looked like that as far as I can tell. But yeah, man, just having a good day thus far, man. I'm trying to find that balance of what it is we were talking about before I turned the camera around, which is wanting to move on from the life that I'm living in regards to being homeless, living in that hotel. Now move on 5 months of that, but also understanding that the Lord has, with the exception of maybe one day, made every day very comfortable for me. As in having my own space, as in being able to pay for it on time, as in being able to eat what I want to eat, shower every day, obviously catch the train everywhere I'm going, including here. And if I wasn't in this situation, depending on where I was landing, I would have never been able to come home, which is something I really appreciate, especially since I have this channel now. Coming home means so much more to me now that, I'm able to show all of you what that looks like. So I know if I would have stayed in Lenox in my comfortable little bubble, then not only would I not have come home, but I also would have been staying in the house in isolation the way that I was. Never actually changing for the better, for which this has forced me to do. So it's like, it's not what these hard times have done to me, it's about what the Lord has done for me within these hard times. Strengthening me, giving me wisdom, giving me content, giving me places to go, giving me experiences on how to handle certain things, how to live with myself in regards to certain frustrations in matters of the heart, which I would have never turned to God to ask for help for if I wasn't in these such dire situations or circumstances, or such frustrating realities that I'm dealing with this poverty and this mental health stuff and all these different things I've been trying to deal with. It's made me stronger. It's told me who my real family is and friends. I got a closer relationship with my uncle. You know what I mean? They know me better than they've ever known me in life now. You know what I mean? Things that my mother was only praying I would be able to receive, a relationship with them in the way that I have it right now. So it's like, it's a lot of stuff that God did for me in the presence of what really feels uncomfortable and very stressful, which is this situation. But because of it, I'm in a position to have so much more substance to give to y'all. And that's really what I'm ultimately about. So, and that's what I wanted to say, man. I don't want to kill my battery to the point where I don't have it when I need to get it, to use it. So I got to turn this off. I think we're probably in like the 20 range right now, so I better move on from this battery. But in the meantime, I just want to let everybody know, man, it's not always the hard times that you're dealing with that you need to be really looking at in regards to. It's what the Lord is doing around those hard times for you that'll make you so much better for having those times in your life. And so that's pretty much what I want to leave you with. My name is BDF 44. I thank you all for watching. I'm out.